stop taking.
Good morning, good morning. How would you like to kiss my ass? Good morning to you. I really screwed up yesterday. I had a brilliant interview with Chris Oldham, aka OSP Snuff, aka Thompson's Lamp. If you go check him out on SoundCloud, musician, snuff master, Dharma bum, and it was a brilliant interview. And somehow, during the recording of the second part of the interview, I inadvertently erased the first part, deleted the first of the two parts of the two. Didn't realize it, uploaded another episode of Pinch Which is Squinty, took a copyright strike for musical abuse. It was not a good experience, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel, which happens to not be the headlamp of an oncoming locomotive. No, Chris and I are going to hit it again tonight, and we're going to talk a lot more in depth about the Thompson's Lamp. What Sticks is the name of the 5-song EP, the Thompson's Lamp Project. Available right now on SoundCloud. It costs you nothing. So I'm going to ask you to do a little homework before we try to retake this interview either tonight or tomorrow night. I promise I will not have any technical screw-ups tonight. Well, cross my fingers. But Chris and I will get into more depth about the music side of his being, and I want you there and I want you informed. So if you can find the time, you don't have to listen to the whole thing all at once. Listen to it, a song at a time. There are 5 songs. Again, SoundCloud, name of the artist, Thompson's Lamp, name of the project, What Sticks. And check that out, because we'll be talking about it. But fear not, we will also be talking quite a lot about nasal snuff. And speaking of nasal snuff, I think it's time for a pinch to go with my coffee. The first cup of the day is always the best. And so is the first pinch. This is Sammy Gawith. I love me some Sammy. Black Arabica. Seems appropriate with a cup of good coffee. This tin is, however, old. It's relatively old. It's been sitting on my desk for 2.5 years since I opened it. There's about 1/8 left. 3.5 grams maybe. And it's got a little dusty, a little dry, but it's still perfectly fine to sniff, especially if I can chase it with this. All right, here we go. Good morning. Oh, that's lovely. That's more than lovely. That is good stuff. Oh, good. Have to send a couple of shout outs. One of them is delayed by a few days. Tom, TC, over there in England. I received the package, so thank you very much. Tom sent me a fresh, I don't know if I can find it here, a fresh envelope of St. Bruno. There it is, I think. Is that it? No, that's the Condor. Tom also sent me Condor a while back. These are kind of tough to get in the United States. I also have some Revor Plug he sent me in here as well. So Tom, you're far too generous. Thank you so much for the lovely tobacco gifts. I think is this the Revor? No, this is the Bruno. Good. He also sent me a couple of very nice chocolate bars. So thank you, Tom. Thank you to your lovely wife as well. I'm sure she had something to do with it. She always does. What a good lady. How the heck did you ever convince her to marry you? The world will never know. Now, she's a good one. All right, I also need to send a special shout out to my friend Jake. Now, Jake was around on YouTube for a number of years as Happy Smoking 100. He was a pipe smoker and a nasal snuff guy. I don't know if he ever did the snooze thing, but he has changed his focus from nicotine to caffeine and now roasts some of the best small batch coffee, I think, in the world. I'm a proud customer of JavaJakesRoastery.com. This is not a paid promotion. I'm just telling you about a friend of mine. If you're stuck for something to give for Christmas, this might be a really good idea. He's got a variety of coffees, hand-selected, roasted in small batches to your order, ground in small batches to your order. Shipping is fast, quality is top-notch, and the prices are pretty good considering the quality that you're getting. So I want you to check him out. Finally, I've got to say a super hello once again to my good buddies up there in Michigan. We become pen pals via email, and they're starting out on pipe smoking. Actually, they got a few months in. They've already bought a couple of very interesting aromatic tobaccos. Although conventional wisdom says a beginning pipe smoker should not start with a goopy aromatic, because one of the first experiences you can have is tongue bite, which isn't fun. But they seem to be doing all right, and they got a couple of very interesting ones. One that we share in common is a chocolate cherry cordial called Blood Red Moon by Cult. I really like that. Although I think there are cherry cordials that are available out there in bulk that are pretty good too. So, but they're on their journey, starting out with cobs, which is a smart way to start. Get yourself a $15 to $20 cob, one of those that has the wood bottom, and maybe an acrylic bit as opposed to the cheap plastic bit. If you can work your way up to a $30 pipe, get one with the acrylic bit, and you're good to go. And pipe smoking can be started. You can get on your way for less than $50. So that's less than 5 packs of cigarettes where I live. So yeah, something to think about. Okay, so those are the shout outs. Promise, we do have another interview. It will happen with Chris tonight. And if not tonight, tomorrow, I will make sure this time I'm uploading the right video. Please do not look for the other video as I have set it to private. Now, here's my real frustration. Well, I've got 2 of them. First of all, this is the second time I've tried to do this apology video, but it keeps trying to upload the same pinch witch as Squinty that took the copyright flag for the use of music. So what I've done is I've set that one to private. Basically, you won't find it. I don't know how to delete videos on YouTube. And this will be the replacement, I hope. I was born far too early for this technological shit. Oh, you know, the thing that kills me is before I lost my eyesight, I was a tech whiz. Like, out of my first 5 computers, I think I hand-built 2 of them from the motherboard up. And I'm an amateur radio operator, still licensed, not active. I had the highest class of radio telephone engineering, meaning broadcast engineering license you could have in this country. I was very technically adept. And then when I lost my eyesight 20 or so years ago, 23 years ago, the downhill slide became exponential. It started out as a nice gentle skid down the hill, and pretty soon I'm falling off a cliff with my technological aptitude, and I'm driving my younger friends nuts. Cheers. Yeah, YouTube is a good example. I mean, you know, blind people doing videos, we don't need to make anything particularly accessible. No, it's okay. It ain't great, but all right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. I've got a little bit of a chest cold going here. I don't know. So I will let you know how I feel. Oh, I got some good news for any of you who've been giving me your best wishes about having to have my knee or knees replaced. Yesterday, went and saw an orthopedic surgeon. He said, yeah, we can replace your knees, but that's like the last thing we can do. So let's start you out with some injections. And so he injected my knee with some kind of anabolic steroid, I'm not sure which, and I feel better today. And I hope I will continue to feel better, but the important thing is the knee replacement surgery is definitely back-burnered for the time being. That makes me very happy. That's the news from the Dank Basement. As always, thanks for subscribing. Almost at 3,000 subscribers. I need 70 more. Tell your friends. Share these videos. Go tell your mom to sign up. She might find me sexy and amusing. Oh, maybe not. If you are subscribed, be sure to hit that like, or I'm sorry, well, hit the like button, of course, but hit the bell button, which will allow you to custom tailor your notifications so you don't have to miss any of these brilliant pearls of wisdom that I upload every once in a while to YouTube. And finally, of course, love, to see the likes, love to read your comments. So thank you very much. Your participation is my compensation for doing these, and I appreciate it very much. I've made a lot of good friends through this channel. To friends that have now gone on to do their own thing, such as my friend Snuff Anybody McFeagle in Denmark, or my friend Mr. Green, not his real name, out in Colorado, and to other friends, you know, Oz, the guy that that drew a GIF to use as a thumbnail, which unfortunately is the only place it exists anymore is on a hard drive on a dead computer. But all these guys, I've made so many great friends. Tom, like I said, in England, Uncle Phil, people I talk with, Hooker Experience, my good buddy Hooker in Spain. Kevin Shinduk, where the hell have you gone, man? I hope you're seeing this, and if you are, I hope you are well. I don't care if you're drunk and living in the gutter, find some way to get a hold of me. No, Kevin would not be drunk and living in a gutter. That's kind of an inside joke. Whatever, but call me. All right, dudes, we will talk soon. God bless all of you. Have a wonderful week, what's left of it, and keep positive. That's all we got.